Hello there, good day. My name is Mark Barnabas, your data protection pal, and I couldn't resist to do a quick recording this morning after this article is finally published on the newspapers, where companies will face a greater financial penalties for personal data breaches. This was actually announced during the Privacy Awareness Week about 2 weeks back on the 25th of September. Well, not much changes to the maximum fine. Maximum fine is still 1 million Singapore dollars, but right now, companies could face a higher one because it's going to be 10% of the revenue in Singapore. This is actually in line with the way GDPR is enforced on companies, whereby they can be fined up to 4% of global revenue. But this is not the only update from PDPC. So let me just share some other updates from PDPC during the Privacy Awareness Week. So there are three key areas. Of course, you already know about the 10% fines of annual turnover. The other two updates are strengthened accountability to organizations and more control on personal data. So let me just briefly talk about it. So the PDPC is talking about having organizations have better accountability. So one of the key updates here is organizations, upon breach, have to notify not just PDPC but also notify the affected individuals. Just like if perhaps the cyber attacker has stolen credit card numbers, the organization will then have to call or inform each affected individual. I mean, it happened to me, so I can attest to that. The other one, of course, you already know about this, 10% of annual revenue to prevent companies from bad practices. But the other one is really interesting that really made me think a little bit, is talking about individuals to be accountable for serious mishandling of personal data. So this part of the announcement makes me think whether DPOs can then be charged directly by PDPC. This is a question that I would like to ask the Commissioner. And how much responsibility does the data handler have over the personal data of the organization? I mean, previously we noticed that all of the fines were actually enforced on the organizations, even though it was the mistake or the bad action of the employee. So I wonder what's going to happen to this, and I look forward to more updates from PDPC. And the last update really is giving more consumers, people like you and I, better control of our data, where we can transfer the data from one provider to another. That is really for convenience. I mean, today if I don't like telco A, I can just shift everything to telco B and transfer not just my personal data but even my history. So that is really good for consumers. So this is Mark, your Barnabas, your PDPA advisor and your data protection pal, and I hope this was useful for you, and I look forward to meeting up with you. And well, if I could provide advice for your company, be glad to. So see you then, have a good week, and be safe, and goodbye.